Hey everybody, I got another project to do. This one is fun and it's short. No 5-parters for this one, I promise. The project is Star Wars related, and it is a what they call a data cylinder. You can see him on Luke's leg here. Well, actually on his leg, those are the flares, and up on his arm you can see these data cylinders. And they use these things for a lot of different stuff. It just basically had all the information of the pilot, their rank and officer stat, all this other stuff, right? Recently, my brother-in-law took his family to Disneyland and had an incredible time. They were all decked out in homemade Star Wars stuff. Like, he printed t-shirts with Arabesh on it, and he went in this big orange shirt, and he bought an authentic X-Wing pilot helmet. So he came back and showed it to me. I was totally jealous. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make you something to go along with that. And so here we go. All right, I printed 2 of these. One just using regular support structures like this. And then this one I printed using trees. You could tell 2 totally different styles here. But I like it. As a matter of fact, when I took this off the bed, like that one, came off like that. So I think this is going to be a lot easier to clean up than this one, but I just wanted to see which one would work best, right? So yeah, I mean, I'm just going to pull this off here. Well, this has been wanting to come off. Look at that. Just pull right off. It will need a little touch up. You can see there. All right, so this one, you can see it's going to be a little bit of a challenge here. Now, see that stuff up there? I didn't have to worry about that down here. And this is all covered up. So yeah, give me a lot of whittling for this one. But we'll see how it turns out. Be careful doing this. You don't want to bust through the thing. Well, that's one way to do it. Well, and I didn't bust that out. This was just kind of being ornery. There we go. Now it's starting to appear. Wow, there we go. Definitely trees are the way to go for this one. Not too bad. Oh, look at that. Wow, that wants to come off. Ah, there we go. That's the hot ticket right there. Ha! Look at that. So what I think I'm going to do is use this to get down in those grooves. Because I think once I use my sander filler primer, it's going to fill those things right in. And I wonder if those things need to come out anyway. It sure is thin in there. And I can't tell from the print. I mean, that looks good, but I wonder if that's supposed to come out. Definitely one of the easier things I've sanded. I'll stick it in there and rev it like a motorcycle. There we go. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, you can hear those ridges. Even though I printed this pretty, I think it was dynamic quality, so 0.6 millimeters, you can hear the lines. Look at that high pitch. So I usually get them marked up about like that. I'll probably do a little more up here. It's not showing up very well, like how much sand or how much sanding I've done because of this ring light, but that looks pretty good. And I'm just gonna throw some filler primer on there that I got at Lowe's. See what happens. Yeah, you can really see a lot when you start putting primer and paint on things. So like, yeah, right there. Yeah, that's gonna need some work. A little bit of sanding. Up in here, those things are filled in. Overall, I don't think it's gonna be that bad though. But yeah, there are a few spots. Definitely do not use a sanding device for this. It's got to be done by hand because since it's round, you will misshape that thing so fast. So just take your time and use some sandpaper. All right, so that part there is taking a little bit more time to do. You can see that even with the sanding and the primer, there's still some, yeah, you can definitely see the lines in there. So I'm just going to put a little bit more primer on it and see what happens. All right, so I'd like to use my airbrush on this, but I'm really impatient and I don't have any silver paint. So let's see how this Krylon does. Really light coat to start with. Like, that's really all I want to do. All right, looking good so far. And there they are. I am so excited about how that turned out. Just a 4 or 5 light dustings of silver paint, and I don't know what it is about that silver, but it like takes a long time to dry or something, because even after it had dried for over a day, I set it down. I don't know, maybe my garage is too hot, but you see those little points right there where it was laying down. So yeah, this one, it had some issues right there when I was painting it, but overall, you know, nothing ever looks perfect. And like I said before in my other videos, I like to kind of weather my stuff. Overall, this was an awesome, easy project. And when you put these in your Rebel flight suit, a lot of these imperfections you just won't see anyway. But I like it. I like it. So hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're a Star Wars geek like I am, and you're going to be making a Rebel X-Wing pilot, these are definitely part of your cosplay costume, for sure. All right, that's it. Take care.